Welcome back to Big Tuna and the Squid, coming to you from the coach's basement.
The podcast where we talk about swimming, community recreation, and the awesome people making a difference right here in Delaware.
That's right. Today, actually, we are going to be talking with Superintendent Kate Crane from Killens Pond State Park about one of Delaware's most unique traditions, puppies in the pool.
Who doesn't love puppies?
I don't know.
Loves puppies, right? Yeah.
I mean,
and a pool, one of our favorite things.
Yeah.
Puppies in the pool. Yeah, we're going to learn a little bit about how this event came about and how we can be part of that event and all the great things that are going on at Killens Pond.
I can't wait.
I can't either.
But first,
are we going to talk about our last episode?
Yeah, I think we should. What was your biggest takeaway from that episode with Sean?
I think it was going back to the why.
Yeah.
Right. Why do we do what we do? Whatever that is. And for us, maybe it's swimming. For other people, it might be biking or running or maybe a hobby of some sort. But the why, but the depth of the why was so thought provoking. He was really, really transparent with us and sharing those deep emotions and that come along with that journey. So I was really inspired by him.
I was as well. And hearing the arc of his story and how it inspired him to, travel with family and have family with him all the time. That was amazing to me to hear him talk that way and open up that way. It was really special. So
that's what I was thinking. It was really special.
It was really unique. It was really, really special. And I just, I can't wait to see what he's going to do next.
I can't even imagine.
Yeah.
Because I think there was a race last weekend or the weekend before, and he won that one too.
Yeah. I mean, he is on a roll to do great things.
He is on a roll. Absolutely. So we should keep our eye on him.
I think so.
Definitely. It's nice to know him and to be able to have that conversation.
Yeah, it is. It's neat.
And bring that to other people.
Yeah.
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 But you know what I love?
What do you love?
Trivia.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody loves good trivia, right?
And so it's time for our drills, I think.
All right. Let's get into some drills.
All right. Well, we don't have 3 questions today. We have 2. So we should make it on
the 50.
Oh, you're cutting time off?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we got 5 seconds and we'll start at the top. Do you want to ask first or do you want me to ask first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
All right.
Ready?
On the top. Yeah. So how many Delaware State Parks are there?
I would say that I don't know this answer, but I do. And so it's kind of not a fair question, but 17, I believe.
You're right on it. Yeah. Nailed it.
We have a great park system here in the state of Delaware.
I couldn't agree more.
Yeah, it's award winning. So
right on.
It really is. Mm-hmm. All right, here's your question. What year does Killens Pond... sorry, let me try that again. What year does Killens Pond... I can't say it. Killens Pond State Park date back to? So when did it become a park?
I don't know the answer, but I would say...
Give me an era, like a
How about
decade.
A decade? Can I give you a decade?
A decade.
Maybe the 70s?
Oh, close.
No.
In the 60s. Okay. 1965.
Really?
Yeah.
I learned something new today.
Every day. Get a wrinkle in the brain.
That's right.
That's right. Well, I
don't even know how we did.
I don't know. I don't know if we
I think we had a little banter, so maybe we cut it close, banter. Probably.
If we didn't, it wouldn't be us.
What happened to the last hat? I love this hat, obviously.
I know.
But the Pope of the Ocean.
Oh, you mean my actual squid hat?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I'd get back to my normal hat today.
All right.
All right. I don't want to shine too much in the lights. So.
I hear you.
Yeah, that one was very shiny. I love it, but don't want to mess up the cameras or anything.
I hear you
with my hat and my good looks. So,
what do you think? When I get to a social kick and.
Who doesn't love a social kick?
I think it's time for our social kick. We always
love a social kick.
Well,
That's right.
We'll be back in just a second with Kate Crane from Killens Pond State Park. Stick around. Thanks to our host and sponsor, First Aid Aquatic Center, a nonprofit organization with a mission to be Delaware's premier aquatic complex, building community through education, competition, and wellness, and a vision to position Kent County as the Mid-Atlantic's hub for aquatic advancement.
And welcome to our social kick. Welcome, Kate. We're glad to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
And I bet I have a feeling that you knew all the answers to our trivia questions.
I did, yes.
Were you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in the back.
I wanted to phone a friend, but I can't.
Oh, man, we should have done that. You could have phoned a friend.
No cheating on Big Ten.
Scream into the green room. Yeah. I love that. Yeah. But we always ask a question that we'll get to in just a second.
Yeah.
But before we do, any really cool thing a trivia question that you might have, Kate, that you would have had the answer to? Like what should we have asked each other that we didn't know?
Since we're talking about the water park today, I was thinking, when was the water park built as we sort of know it today? It's had some renovations since, but.
Ooh, do you know?
I don't know. When was that?
I don't either.
1995.
All right.
Wow.
About 31 years ago.
Wow.
I love a 90s pool.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then we have some updates, and we'll talk about that in a minute.
Absolutely.
Big Tuna always has a question that he loves to ask, so we'll go ahead and get started with that.
It's my favorite question to ask every guest. It's called What's in the Bag. So what's in the bag? What's the one thing in your bag that you just can't live without when you go to the water park?
For me, it's my sunglasses.
Oh,
that pool
right.
deck is bright. The water is bright. Got to protect your eyes.
Very, very, very true.
I don't think we've had that one yet.
No.
Nice.
That's an amazing answer.
That is.
Thank you.
Most of the time we're in an indoor pool, so it does help that it's an outdoor pool.
Can be tinted, but yeah.
Goggles, yes, goggles, tinted. So tell us a little bit about what you do at Killens Pond. What's your role there?
Yeah, so I'm the park superintendent, which means that I run the park. That's everything from the water park, which is obviously a really big deal in the summer, but I also manage the campground. I oversee the staff who run the nature center and the office. So kind of all of the day-to-day operations of the park.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
It can be a lot, yeah, but it's rewarding. It's very fun.
That's cool, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. So what is Puppies in the Pool? I'm very curious about this because I have a puppy, and
That you can't get in the pool.
yeah, he's not a fan of water.
Neither is mine.
Yeah, but I'm dying to know. Tell me more.
So Puppies in the Pool is the very last day that the pool's open to the public. We allow dogs to come in. And so it is just a lot of people and their dogs running around having a great time. And it's just so cute to watch.
It sounds awesome.
If I had a dog, I'd take it to Puppies in the Pool.
My dog does not want to come to Puppies in the Pool.
I
He
might
stays
have
home.
to borrow one. Looking
problem?
at some friends in the green room.
I mean, you can borrow Leroy Brown the Basset Hound anytime you want.
I thought you said he didn't like water.
He doesn't, so good luck.
So let's talk about our human swimmers, our first-time visitors, those who are coming to the water park maybe for the first time, or and then also if they're going to go to Puppies in the Park at the end of the summer. What are some good tips for those folks who haven't been there before but might need to know, or maybe for those of us who have, maybe some reminders?
Yeah. So one of the big things is having a bathing suit or a bathing suit material clothing. So no cotton and no jeans. No jewelry down the slide. So it's a good idea to leave your jewelry at home or somewhere secure in your car. You also are not supposed to bring in food or outside beverages. Water's okay, just no other outside beverages. There's a concession stand inside, so you can get some things there. They've got pretzels, they've got ices, which is probably my favorite.
Nice.
We do love
Sweet.
icy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan.
Yes.
And then like normal stuff, you're not supposed to be running, no jumping into the pool, just some safety features there.
No cannonballs.
No cannonballs.
Got it.
Because you might
All
jump on
right.
somebody else when we're busy.
I hear you.
Can't have that.
I've been there when it's been busy, and it is packed sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah, so.
You often get to capacity, don't you? Or
Yes.
some days, maybe.
Especially on weekends in the summer, Saturday and Sunday afternoons, we get to capacity very often.
So that's something to know too. Is
Yes.
plan it.
Plan
maybe.
ahead, buy your tickets online if at all possible, and buy them at least 24 hours in advance is always a good idea.
Oh, that's good to
tips.
know.
Good
Yeah.
tips for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay, so I know that a water park like this is really fun for those of us who visit there, but there's a lot happening in the background, in the behind the scenes. What does it take to make all of that happen?
It takes an amazing team. So the water park team, that is just the fee booth, the lifeguards, and the pool monitors, is over 75 people.
Wow.
And
I
that
did
is
not know
just
that.
making sure that people can get into the facility, that the facility is safe. A lot of places just have lifeguards, but we actually have lifeguards and pool monitors to make sure that every inch of that pool is being paid attention to at all times. We have the lily pads. We don't want multiple children on the lily pads at a time because it's dangerous. So we have somebody that's monitoring that and making sure that people aren't going down the slides before people are out at the bottom. So just lots of little things like that. Our maintenance team is amazing. There is so much in the background in pools between pumps and chlorine and acid and CO2 that the public never really thinks about. And it's great they don't have to, but it is a lot. I call it a good week when I don't feel like I need to call our maintenance guy over to help troubleshoot a fuse, troubleshoot a broken chlorine line. So it is a huge team effort on the back end.
And there are requirements for public pools and things that you have to maintain. So
Yes.
I don't know that everybody realizes that. So that there are very laws, very important rules and regulations.
Yeah,
as it relates to
we
that.
get inspected every year. This year with our new construction, they came out 3 different times to do inspections before we could open to the public. We test our pool water every 2 hours when the public is in the pool. So it's all day. When people are there and they see staff walking back into those back rooms, we are making sure that that pool water is safe and ready for swimmers.
That's awesome.
Yeah, really appreciate the hard work that you all put into that.
That's a big village, not even a small village.
I mean, 75 people, you would not even realize that. And I think that that's an important thing to say. So that's helpful maybe for our viewers to know that there's a lot of work going into making an experience for someone.
And a safe one, it sounds like, too.
safe
So
one.
thanks
Yeah,
for
that is
that.
our big goal. The lifeguards practice almost every morning their skills. They're practicing spinals. They're not something that they need to use often, but they are timing themselves. How quickly can they respond to an emergency where someone's going to need some sort of major first aid?
Wow.
That's so important.
I mean, they have to be ready for, kind of anything. So kudos to you for leading the team and making sure everybody has a good day out there.
It's a great team to be a part of.
That's
Absolutely.
awesome. Well, I got to ask, what's next for Killens?
Right now, we're just kind of adjusting to the new pool. I am hopeful in the future we get some upgrades to our tot area. So our tot area is still more or less the original design of 1995. And so it'd be really cool if we were able to get that updated a little bit. And it would be great if we could get some infrastructure updates to our bathroom eventually, or like the entrance area. It can be confusing for people. It's awkward. Sometimes I find myself, if we have families that come in and it's a father and a daughter who's old enough, too old that they don't not comfortable with them going through the men's bathroom, but young enough where they don't want them walking through the women's bathroom. Like, they ask me to walk through the bathroom because they're not comfortable. So having an alternative for families that might not fit that traditional structure would be really great to have in the future. So that's something that I would like to see happen eventually.
Sounds like you've got a lot of plans.
Yeah, there's a lot of things to think about when you're there all day.
I bet.
I'm sure.
Yeah, you can always borrow a whiteboard from Coach over there. She's always got a spare one.
Yeah, got whiteboards and markers. I did want to ask a little bit about the new pool. And is there anything that, like, new features, new things that you want to highlight? Just want to kind of tout to our viewers or listeners?
So honestly, the biggest difference in the pool is its size. And I think at first I didn't realize how much of a difference that would make. But the pool is literally more than double how many gallons it was previously. And I think that just enhances the experience for all the people that come. Have you come this year yet?
I haven't been this year. No, I was there last year, though.
So you were used to it at capacity and you were just little sardines in that pool. With it being so much bigger, I'm asking our returning lifeguards, how do you feel about the pool? Does it feel really busy? And that's not been an issue that they've been having. They say they feel like they've got better visibility of the public, that the public doesn't seem like they're on top of each other. And that has been really great. We were obviously able to keep our lily pad feature, which was very important to me.
Oh, yes.
In early plans, it had kind of been removed. And I was like, no, we have to have the lily
I
pads.
do love the lily pad
They're fun.
feature.
They got the staying power. Yeah.
And so we've still got 2 features in the front. Now we have a tree that drops buckets of water on people.
Oh,
Kids
nice.
seem to like.
I'm sure kids would love. I wonder how the puppies will like that.
That's a lot of water to drop on the little puppies.
Go ahead.
I think we turn those off though for that, just because of the logistics.
There's a lot of logistics, I'm sure.
My youngest daughter was actually out there a couple of weeks ago, so she had a blast.
Good.
Didn't go down the slides, but we're going to do that next time.
Yeah, and I'm glad to see the slides are still there. I'm sure that's a staying power right there. The slides are so popular.
Oh, the slides, I don't think they can go anywhere.
No.
What is your
awesome.
favorite slide? Do you go down the slides?
I don't go down them often, but I think the orange one is probably my favorite.
Really?
Yeah. It's like kind of cool to be in the dark.
I don't know. I'm not a fan of that, but I used to be probably when I was younger.
Yeah.
But that's kind of cool. I mean, it is cool if you can.
Yeah. It's also, so one of the things I do in the beginning of the season is our slides have to get waxed every year. And I get to go down the slide without water in it and like check the caulk.
Wow.
Very fun to like be in the slide with no water in it in that enclosed circle.
Like with a flashlight?
Like a fat flashlight.
A little headlamp?
Making sure that, just double checking the work that was done, that it was quality work. And so checking that they don't need to come through and caulk anything additionally. And so I did that this year, and it was very fun.
That's cool.
It's like
that's something that we wouldn't have picked up on before. Like I would never have known that somebody goes through there before water's flowing through there, and
makes sense.
Caulking.
And I'm glad you're doing it
Yes,
personally. So,
absolutely.
because I know when I'm in that tube, I'm looking all around like, oh man, like when is this ride going to be over?
in 2 seconds.
I don't do well with those things. So, but my daughter makes me go. So, gotta have a strong, show.
the green and yellow slide are a little too scary for me. The ones that go straight down.
Yeah.
I like the spiral slides, not the speed slides.
I, for one, love the blue slide because it's open and I can see the clouds and everything like that. But I'm not a fan of the enclosed ones.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Well, what about do the puppies have access to the slides? Probably not, right?
No, when we do puppies in the pool, the slides are closed down for the evening.
All right. Fair enough.
They're not taking the slides. They are in the tot area though, and sometimes there's little frog slides, and they get on those.
All right. So what's a day look like for the puppies on the pool deck out there?
What do they need? Do they need anything special to participate, or?
The big thing that every dog needs is it needs to be licensed and it needs to have its rabies vaccine. And you do need to bring proof of that to come in. It's very important. Another safety feature, we just want to make sure that if anything were to happen in between our lovely dog friends, that they're safe and they're healthy, and it's just, maybe a stitch and not a rabies shot.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Anytime I bring my dog to, stay over at one of the pet hotels or something like that, it's something you have to have. Yeah.
And it's good to know ahead of time so you don't get there expecting to be there for the day. So that's a great point and tip to give folks that bring the paperwork.
Yeah, and we can accept online paperwork. It doesn't have to be physical. So if you just have an email that has a date on it and that information, it's okay if you don't have a paper copy.
Oh,
we do live in the digital world. Obviously, we're doing a podcast. So.
All right. Very cool.
Yeah.
Very
Puppies in the pool goes digital.
Yeah, I love it.
I love it. I do love it. Well, thanks so much for being here.
Yeah,
I've learned a ton.
Kate, thank you very much for coming on the show.
Yeah.
It's very impressive, the work that you all do, and really appreciate the hard work that state parks and in Killens Pond in particular for this particular episode is doing to.
Huge shout out to your team and the big village that's out there keeping everybody safe and having fun.
Yep.
Thank you. We love having people in the park. It's always good when we're busy and a lot of people are having fun.
Good deal.
Yeah. Well, you'll see us there, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'll be there.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to get around the Basset Hound out there at least one day. Well, Kate, thank you so very much for coming on the program. And we will be right back with Off the Blocks. Well, welcome back. We're getting ready to go off the blocks. I always get so excited about going off the blocks, and
who doesn't love a good dive?
Yeah, absolutely.
I say that a lot. I do love a lot of things.
Yeah,
well,
it's nothing
dives,
wrong with that.
ices.
Pretzels,
puppies.
Yeah, there was a lot to dissect after our guest.
Dissect?
Yeah.
You mean digest?
Digest is better.
Because we don't want to cut anything
No,
today.
we don't.
That would be bad.
No,
That would be very bad.
Oh my.
But my favorite part, I think, was learning about how much work goes into that water park functioning and how much effort they put into keeping everybody safe and making it a fun environment. That was really impressive.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I just show up places and things work, and I never ask the why behind the why. I'm kidding, of course, but yeah, I that's one of those like a lot of the state parks in Delaware, I feel are that way. You have access to, some of these things, and you're like, how does this get that way? How does this function? And she did a great job of kind of pulling back the curtain for us and giving us an idea. 75 people. That's a huge village of people.
That really is.
Yeah.
And I think it's important how that ties into how the parks are there to bring people together. So you have a lot of people making great things happen in order to provide experiences for people that who live in Delaware but also visit Delaware.
Yeah, we definitely take advantage of it.
do.
I haven't been to the new pool yet, but I definitely want to, especially after hearing about it. And so now I've got even more of a reason to go.
And it's the 75th anniversary of the state parks.
Hey. That's right, because of the
year.
trivia.
This year.
And also math. I love it.
There you go. But I think it was Killens Pond State Park that was the first one.
Really?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah.
I trust you.
75 years, though. That's pretty exciting to have that.
Yeah.
And we're not a very big state, and we have 17 parks, which may not sound like a lot to some of the bigger states. But there are quite a few different types of parks, and whether it's at Killens Pond, right here in the central portion of Delaware, or whether that's up in, going up into Newcastle and to like Brandywine or White Clay Creek, or down to Trap Pond.
Yeah.
Or the beaches, of course,
Yeah.
Cape Henlopen and Seashore. So
I'm very biased.
You
Those
love
are
the
my
beach?
favorites. Oh yeah. Yeah. I spent a lot of my childhood down at Cape Henlopen State Park.
that's right. You talked about that before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Special place for me. So.
Well, speaking of a lot of people, we do love to hear from our viewers. I think it's time to hear from our viewers from the bleachers.
Yeah, I've got a really nice comment to share.
Please share.
So in response to our trivia question about the order of the individual medley relay from last time, Prout's Neck 2000 says it's alphabetical order in exclamation point. And that's how they've always remembered it.
That's great.
And if you think about it, it is.
Back, breast, fly, free.
You got it.
That's right.
Yeah.
And that's for the relay, though, not for the IM, not for the individual.
Yes.
Yeah.
We've talked about that before, too.
That could really
mess you up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Wow, this has been such an epic episode.
Yeah, it really has.
As Brendan might have said, wicked good.
Wicked good.
Wicked good.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of previous guests, did we ever come up with a cheer for the Krakens?
Oh, yes. Are
What do
you
you
ready?
got? Yes, I am.
All right, hand in.
All right.
As though we're on a swim team. Ready?
Okay.
And then let's get cracking. What do we think?
I love it.
Okay, that's all I got.
All right. I mean,
There you go, Krakens. We hope you have their swim season may be over, in August, maybe?
yeah. Yeah.
Well, there it is. A mid swim.
Never too late.
It's not
they
year.
can start practicing in the
Midsummer.
off season. Summer will be over before we know it.
Before we know it.
Yes,
I
it
know.
will.
We'll soak it in while we can. Maybe we'll even visit Killens Pond for puppies in the pool.
I think that's a fantastic idea. Well, we've been able to talk, about Killens Pond today, and I think, we're going to wrap up this episode.
We are at that time. So it's important for all of you out there to remember to click like and subscribe. And don't forget to share. Share this episode with a friend, because sharing is caring.
That's right.
That's
And,
right.
a big, huge thanks to our sponsor, First Aid Aquatic Center.
Yep. And so until we see you next time, right here in the coach's basement.
I'm Big Tuna.
And I'm the Squid.